everybody? It's Plant-Based with Nicole podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Richey. How y'all doing? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Hey, Doms. Hey, Jen and Juice. I'm excited. This is the first time that I've interviewed 3 people, and I'm not even going to call it an interview. I'm doing more like a talk chat about raw veganism, the raw lifestyle, with 3 different individuals. So this is a fun session. Well, not session, but this is going to be a fun live because it's something different than I'm normally doing. Normally it's more structured. I have my questions written out. You know, I'm interviewing one person. So today's going to be more like a casual discussion. And I don't even have questions prepared. It's just going to be like, hey, we just going to chop it up and whatever the Lord says is going to come out of our mouth. No. But anyway, hey, what's up, yo? Skate out of Stockton. Okay, so I have 3 beautiful queens coming on. We have Queen Aline, raw. Aline is a recovering addict. Can we say amen? Touch your neighbor and say amen for deliverance, okay? She is a recovering addict on a mission to help others overcome addictions with living foods, juice cleansing, plant medicine, and community. And then we have the lovely Rose Wellness Healing. Rose wrote, my name is Mandy and I am a regenerative, am I saying that right? Regenerative Health Practitioner and living an all raw lifestyle. Transitioning lifestyles has been, girl, you using all these big words I can't pronounce. No, euphoric, and I have never felt better. And then we have Jennie and Juice. Jennie says, I'm Jennie. I'm a wife and mom of 2 cuties. Juice and living foods have helped me transform my life in ways I could not have imagined. Now, my passion is to share with and empower others. We are powerful beings of love and light and deserve all that we desire. So yes, I have 3 beautiful queens. If you guys are on here, go ahead and request to join. It's now 4:00 or 7 p.m. EST, 4:00 PST. So I hope they're on here. Go ahead and join, queens. Thank you guys all for being here. We have Rose requesting so far to join. Can everybody hear me okay? Now we have Jennie and Jennie requesting. How come they're not on here yet? Let's see. Did it work? Hey.
Hey.
Hello, Jennie.
How are
Can you hear me?
you?
Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
Girl, why you outside with all that wind? No, just playing. Hi, how are you? It's hot. Yeah, girl, that's why I have this fan on standby. Don't trip if I have to turn it on. Can you guys hear me okay? You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Mandy?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So we're just waiting for Aline, right? Let me just see if she sent me a message. Hope everything's okay. Okay, she gave me a little kisses, so she should be here soon. So anyway, how are you ladies doing today?
She just joined. She should come in.
Okay, cool. Oh, here she goes. Accept. Okay, yay! I'm so excited, you guys. How's everybody? Where are you at again? You're in Oklahoma, right, Mandy? Hi.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma.
Hi, beautiful
queen. Hi. You guys are all looking so lovely.
Aw. Thank you so much for having us, Queen Nicole.
Yes. Why do I look so small now? It's like I'm used to being on the top and I get the full top. So this is now it looks all so yeah, thank you guys so much. Like I said, I don't know if you heard the beginning, like this is the first time on my podcast that I've had 3 individuals, and I wanted it to be more like just flowing, chatting, and just, you know, having a conversation with you guys. And then if people want to ask questions in the comments, feel free, put it in the question box because it just makes things a lot easier for me to find it. I did interview 2 people once on my podcast, but other than that, this is my first time having multiple people, so I'm kind of excited about it. So how are you? Everybody doing okay? Y'all feeling good?
I think all three of us are struggling with our iridology reports right now.
Are you all in the same? I know, Mandy, you
Yeah.
told me that you and Queen Aline were in the class.
And
Are you in the
Jennie.
same class?
Yes.
And Jennie's in the class right now.
All of
Yeah,
us.
we're all in
We're getting
finals.
ready for our finals.
Yeah.
Good for you. That's so cool. So did you guys, okay, I know you're in the same class, but did you guys kind of like know each other on Instagram and communicate and stuff?
Queen
Aline and I.
Jennie and I knew each other, but Queen Mandy and I are just meeting for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that is so cool. And that, what a small world, right? This community is like, I feel like everybody almost knows everybody now. It's like, oh my God. So, okay, Mandy, I want to start with you. You have recently transitioned, right? To the raw lifestyle?
Yeah, I had started off with Coach Robert's, 10-day challenge in going plant-based, and then about 3 or 4 weeks ago went completely raw.
Woo!
Oh, amazing.
Congratulations.
But we've been
And
living it up with health, with yummy stuff raw. So
yeah, you've been Dom's vegan. She been hooking it up. What are you gonna look? What are you gonna do when she leaves?
hey, she leaves tomorrow, and I've already got the recipes. We're good.
Okay, cool. So how has it been for you since you've been eating fully raw? Like what took place? Any detox benefits?
Healing crises are real. Those are real. Went
Girl,
through those. Still going through it. But honestly, through the detox journey, I was just talking to someone earlier today that I literally forgot to take my infusions this week. Like, I don't even think about it anymore. I don't feel like I need it. Like, energy-wise, sleep-wise, even down to bowel movements for me and my daughter. Like, it's been like, that's why I said euphoric. Like, it's been a completely different 180.
that's what's up. It's like you're gonna go through some not so nice stuff, but then once you get through it, girl, you're gonna feel wonderful. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're still feeling wonderful, but well, that's good. Congratulations on your 3-week raw lifestyle. And yes,
Yeah.
and Aline,
Next
go
week,
ahead.
I was gonna say next week it's going all fruit. So
Wait, just temporarily or?
for probably about 2 or 3 months, so I can completely get rid of all of my autoimmune. Like, I can say that, right, girls?
Oh, yeah.
Am I allowed to say that? Okay, I know we have like terminology. Basically reversing my autoimmune.
Wow.
So I'm going all fruit. That's why I was plant-based, then raw, and then all fruit. You gotta go like up the pyramid the same way you come down.
That is a wonderful transition, and it's good because then it's not going to shock your body so much. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing stepping stones, which is a great way to do it. Wow,
Yeah.
Congratulations on doing all fruit for 3 months, 2 months. That's the longest I've done it, 5 days. So kudos to you, girl. And I'm glad you're feeling great. Jennie, I've been seeing you on the gram for a while. I think we're both following each other. Congratulations. You've lost how much?
When I got down to my lowest fasting, I had lost 135. Since coming back on food, I've gained a little bit, back, and I'm finding my way eating again because it's normal. But yeah, after 266 days on juice, I cut my body weight in half. So it's pretty cool.
You lost a whole person, girl.
Yeah.
You lost a person. That is, everybody give her a hand clap.
Thank you.
That is amazing,
Even
girl.
better, I lost all the other issues.
Yes. So that's wonderful. 135 pounds, that's a lot. That's not an easy thing to do. And of course, like because you lost so much on juice, of course, that's normal for you to gain some weight back once you start eating, because
Totally.
you're eating more calories now. It's still good. You're still down a lot, at least 100 pounds. I don't know exactly,
Right.
but you're
Yes.
still doing well. You're still thriving, and you're still sticking with the raw diet. Are you fully raw? Or are you
No, I'm
like
high raw.
raw?
Yeah,
Hmm?
but I am shifting back into fully raw again, just because I feel my best, and I'm eating some whole food, plant-based things here and there, but I'm just not
Hmm.
feeling as great. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to shift back in. Actually, I'm juicing today because I'm probably going to juice cleanse for the next like 3 or 4 days, and then I'm going to do a mono fruits for 10 days. One of my friends fasting with Alice, if
Mono?
you see her on Instagram, she's awesome, but she's hosting like a 10-day mono fruit. I'm going to jump in on that too, just to get a nice little
Let me give you
cleanse.
your props. Let me give you your props now, because it's one thing to do all fruit, but to do all the same fruit for 10 days. Which fruit are you going to be doing, by the way? Just curious.
Actually, I was not going to do mono fruit as in one fruit the whole time, but I think
Oh,
it's mono fruits as in she's going to have like certain fruits for certain days.
okay, okay.
So I don't think
That's a
it's the
little easier.
same fruit for the whole week. Although if
Okay,
that was
'cause
the
I know
case, I would probably just juice watermelon for a whole week. Because if you saw me when I was juicing, I'm all about the watermelon juice. I could just live
watermelon
on
is
it.
me and watermelon. We coup de la. Like
Yeah.
me and watermelon, we go back, way back. Okay, now that I could do. No, actually, no. I get sick of anything that's the same but I could do like a 2-day watermelon, all watermelon for 2 days.
Yeah.
Bobby Smith. I know he's not on here, but give big ups to Bobby Smith. That brother did, what was it, 28 days on all oranges? He was supposed to do 50,
Yeah.
I think. But he made it to 28, which is still amazing, because, I
Yeah.
mean, I did all oranges one day. I couldn't do it no more. I was like, I'm good. So, wow, good for you. Can't wait are you going to like document your 10-day? I love seeing everybody's journeys when they're doing like all fruit or, fruit feasts and stuff like Mandy. I'm looking forward to seeing you post about that. Jennie, are you going to be posting about it?
I hadn't planned on it, but now that you said it, maybe I will. Maybe I'll share. I know everybody always asks me, what are you eating and what are you drinking? And so maybe I'll share about it this time. I'll make a little video tomorrow because I'm going to get a jump start on it. I think they're starting the 15th, but I want to go ahead and juice for a couple days just
to kind of
to get
reset your
going.
body, get it prepared. Yeah, I don't know how your other followers, but for myself, I love to watch stuff like that. That's why I'm following y'all. I love to see what people are eating. You know what I mean? That's just for me. I don't know if you guys are like that, but I love what I eat in a day videos, because it gives me ideas. It encourages me. It helps me stay on track. It helps me, like, if I'm feeling that temptation to eat something bad, it might help me not do that. But I'm not going to lie and say I never eat junk food, because I do. But, for the most part, I love watching that kind of stuff. So please share your journey, even if it's 10 days. Mandy, please share. You don't have to do it every single day, but, post some videos about your experience. What are you, good, bad, and the ugly, and Aline, is it Aline or Aline? I forgot. Sorry.
It could be either or. It's a French name. It's kind of hard to say in English. In French, we say Aline. So in English, it could be Aline, Arlene.
I love it. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Aline, you've been raw for, tell me again.
So I've been high raw for the last 7 years, and I've dedicated the last 3 years to being really, I'd say 90 to 95% raw, with 2.5 of those years being pretty much 100% raw, and half that time being juicing. The whole time was on liquids. I did 3 extended juice cleanses from, 2019. And I've just been diving deep into how do I heal myself naturally, how to get rid of these parasites, get rid of this mucoid plaque, overcome the depression, the addiction. I just kept falling back into old patterns, no matter how much therapy I was doing, no matter how much plant medicine I was doing. And so I really found out that I had to get to the root cause, which was the gut and all the old waste that was inside of me that was really constricting my body and my mind as well. Like, everything is connected. Our body, our minds are so intertwined. And I'm so grateful to have, met this amazing community. Queen Jennie came into my life, and, we've been supporting each other through these changes. It hasn't been easy. Both of us kind of, have had our moments, and we're always there to pick each other up. Just last night, I was having a meltdown. And she was there to support me. And, we just, beautiful beings like yourselves, like, so many doors have opened up from me, answering the call to heal myself. And it's been the most challenging and also rewarding journey of all. I'm also a single mom. And, this has really opened up, like, my soul path, my mission to help others, and to eventually open a physical healing center is my ultimate dream, to have a space where people could come and juice cleanse, water fast, get on the fruit, and receive support, emotional, spiritual support as well. Because sometimes, we could all do it in our homes, but wouldn't it be nice if we could all come together and do it, in a physical space, like, away from our distractions, away from our families and the stress. It's just like, so that's my dream. And thank you so much for having me here. And me too. Like, I've been flow, like, I've been experimenting with a little bit of cooked food, and I don't know if you hear it, but I'm a little bit congested right now, and this is my body telling me, like, stick to the raw foods. And again, not all cooked foods are made equal. I did have some Chinese vegetables the other day, and it's just like, it just whooped my ass. Like, at some point when we get so clean, even if we, go off the path, we will be shown how to come back on pretty quick. So.
And cooked foods aren't for everybody, and everybody, it's like, and I'm not saying cooked foods are bad, anybody that's watching this, but sometimes when you're used to eating a certain way and then you bring back the cooked foods, your body's not used to it anymore, so it's going to react. It's just like if we were all to just go straight eating meat again. Like, for me, it's been 12 and a half years, so if I went to eat meat, I'm going to be sick, real sick, and maybe cooked foods might not be that extreme, but it still might affect you if your body's just used to a certain way. So all of you eat pretty much predominantly raw for the most part. What kind of challenges do you have? Do you guys have any challenges when it comes to your social settings, family members, any ridicule? Just when you're going to events, how do you stay on top of it, or do you?
Go ahead, Queen Mandy.
Go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. I was just saying. Go ahead, Jennie.
Me personally, as a single mom as well of a toddler, I'm constantly packing food and snacks anyways. So it's not really an issue to me, because I don't really care if people care what I'm eating or not, because now I'm like, I feel good. Like, I want to do this. So it doesn't really bother me, but, like, with a toddler, I constantly have snacks and food anyways. So it's not like an issue on my side.
You sound like me. I be packing stuff for the most part. Now, if I'm going to, like, some dress-up event, I probably won't bust out with my Tupperware. But, if I'm going to my mother's house for the weekend or some, like, a daytime event, I might bring my stuff, because I don't know what they're going to have. And I'm not that person that could just be like, oh, I'm just going to fast today. No, I start feeling sick. So I do bring stuff. Matter of fact, I got, because I'm a high raw, so I do eat cooked food sometimes. I have a sweet potato, a purple sweet potato right there sitting, just on standby.
It's eyeing you, huh? Is it eyeing you?
Yes.
No, and I
Isn't that pretty?
So pretty.
Isn't
that pretty?
I was hypoglycemic glycemic, and so I naturally just always had snacks with me anyways.
Yeah,
and so it kind
I've
of
always.
became habit to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't go fun places like you, Nicole, so.
Yes, you do, girl. No, just playing. Anybody else want to answer that? Because I can.
Jennie.
Okay.
Yeah, my challenge, I feel like, and I had gotten really good with it on my juice cleanse, where I wasn't even tempted when I was cooking for everyone else. But yeah, having my family and cooking for everyone else, it's like, sometimes you want to taste the food that you're making, and everything they eat mostly whole food plant-based. So, even if I do snack, it's like I just baked a pan of Japanese sweet potatoes right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've had those. They're purple on the outside and white on the inside, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not
Those are
as
good.
sweet, but they're really good. So that's my challenge with staying raw sometimes, is just cooking for everyone else and getting tempted. But what I find is really helpful is just remembering self-care. Often if I just bring in the self-care, it helps because, when you have little kids, I have a 3 and a 5-year-old, so I tend to put myself on the back burner a lot. Right now, I'm in a t-shirt with kids snot on it and everything, but um, but yeah, that's where the challenge is. And also, sometimes with little kids, I want to stress eat, but juicing really helped me because now I can recognize it. I can recognize oh, I'm not hungry. I'm just wanting to eat for emotional comfort or whatever it is, and then bring in some other form of self-care. So that's what I suggest for people. If you're craving junk food or something, then do something that really makes you happy instead of getting that little fleeting happiness from the junk food. Listen to your favorite song, dance around, go do something fun that you really enjoy to do and take your mind off it for a little while, and then the craving usually will kind of subside. But those are the kind of challenges I have on a day-to-day.
Where were you last week when I was having my moments? Why didn't you say that last week? No, I'm just kidding. I'm also an emotional eater, and I've been going through it, y'all. You might not know this on, Instagram, because of course I'm only going to post the days or the moments that I'm feeling happy, right? But we don't ever know what people are going through. But I've been going through it. And I feel like the last few days I got myself together, but I was, doing that emotional eating stuff. And yeah, it was tasting good at the time, but then I'm feeling sick after, or I'm just feeling ugh, why did I do that? A few moments of pleasure was not worth the way I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, so what did you guys eat today so far? You guys are all on EST or CST time, right?
CST.
Yeah.
EST.
Yeah.
Why not
I'm in Montreal. I guess we don't want to all talk at the same time.
Yeah,
You're in Montreal.
trying to be polite.
You're in Montreal. What time is it out there?
Same as you. I'm on 7 o'clock. Oh, I don't know. Are you? Yeah.
Oh, I'm PST, so I'm 4:20. I'm 4:21 here, and then you guys are all 7 something, except for Jennie. You're 6 something, right? Yeah, she's on CST. So it's kind of almost evening. So what did you guys eat today? I want to know. Everybody, even if you ate cooked foods, it's okay. This is not a judge. It's still plant-based. Okay. So if you ate cooked foods, it's fine. I just want to know what you guys ate today because I just like to know stuff like that.
I'll go.
Okay. See, you don't know who. Okay.
Okay, Mandy.
Right?
How about Mandy? Mandy first. Aline second. Jennie third.
It's not like Zoom. We can't raise our hands. But
I know.
Honestly, I first meal that I ate was about an hour ago, and I had spring rolls again because I like.
Your first meal was an hour ago?
That was raw. This morning I had a dragon fruit, a half of a papaya, and then I ate an apple for a snack, some grapes, some watermelon, a grapefruit, just all throughout because I don't eat anything until 5 or 6, and then I eat my raw meal.
I have to do the big eyes on that one. 5 or 6?
You mean eat other than fruit?
Other than fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
so you do eat fruit. Okay. You just don't eat. It's You just don't eat non-fruits. Okay, I got you. I was like, you don't eat anything?
Yeah,
Okay, so
I don't
fruits
eat
until 5 or
anything
6.
aside from fruit.
Okay, fruit until 5 or 6, and then you said for dinner you eat like did you say you still eat cooked foods or you're fully raw?
No,
I can't.
I don't eat cooked foods.
Okay.
I had this spring
You
roll.
Oh, the spring rolls. Okay. See, y'all, I'm 48 years old. Okay. So you could tell me something and I will forget like literally within 2 seconds what you said. So sorry. I do remember now. You said spring rolls. Okay. Jennie, what did you eat? Or Aline, what did you eat today?
Yeah, so I basically have very similar, like almost every day is the same. It's probably why I don't post it, but maybe I should post more. But I figure who wants to see what I eat? But
I
I found my
do.
little groove. So yeah, oh, your baby girl's so
She is
cute.
so
Hi.
freaking cute. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Hi, baby. You're so cute.
Hey. Aw. So I usually like to fast in the rising. I won't like get up and just eat right away. I'll give myself a few hours and I'll drink water or ginger cinnamon tea that I make.
Ginger
So
tea.
always like, yeah, ginger tea just to like flush everything out, put some some lime in it as well to flush. So I have that. And then I'll usually move into juices or a smoothie, depending on how I feel for the day. Usually I like to like kind of go in density, like moving throughout the day. So I'll start with like very light, juices, and then I'll move into a smoothie, like a superfood smoothie where I'll put berries, bananas, superfood shake, dates, and then that'll be like a very consistent meal as well. So that'll hold me over for a couple hours. And then I will, very similar to what Mandy does, like in the evening time is when I'll have like more veggies. So I'll have like a salad or the nori wraps with veggies inside. And then sometimes I'll include
Mm.
some, steamed broccoli or some steamed beets or green beans now that I
Mhm.
have a little bit of cooked foods. So I always keep it clean as much as I possible. Like I don't have any more like rice or pastas or things like that, but I would incorporate like a little bit of, like some
Steamed
sweet potatoes
veggies.
sometimes on top of the big salad. So that's like
Yeah,
my typical day. And then durian too is my treat. I love durian. Jennie knows.
I
Love, love,
still
love the durian. It's so good. So yeah.
thank you. I still have yet to try durian. I'm scared because everybody says it stinks. Does it stink?
You're either gonna love it or hate it. I'm just telling you right now. It's one of those things. You either love it or you hate it. But
Yeah, I wonder if I'll like it. I love jackfruit though. Jackfruit's hecka good.
yeah. And I'll have like a bunch of grapes too throughout the day. Like I wanted to say that too. Like I'll always have fruit available, fruit to snack on, like oranges or berries or grapes like throughout the day. And then the evening time will be more for like my greens. But yeah, throughout the day
That
it's all fruit. Hmm.
sounds refreshing, and it's making me like, cause I had the sweet potato yesterday and today, and now I'm just feeling like ugh. Like when I hear about all the freshness, it just makes me feel like ugh, nah. I mean, I love sweet potatoes, but I just feel so much. I don't know. I just feel so much better when I'm eating raw. You
Hmm.
know, it just feels so much better mentally and physically. But I'm not going to hate on the sweet potatoes because they do satiate me pretty
Yeah.
nicely, and they have some good protein in them. And the purple ones, I love them. They taste like cake to me.
Exactly.
Jen-
And especially for those that are in transition too, it's really important to respect the transition. Those that are just coming into this as well, like, or not, even those that have been in it for a long time, like, it's important to, as long as we have like the green living foods next to it, I think it's super great. As long as like
yeah,
you're 80% raw, like you're still gonna get so much benefits from
yeah,
this lifestyle. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Jennie, you've been a little frozen. Are you there? Let me see. Say something. Can you hear me?
I'm
Uh-oh. Jennie, do me a favor. Your reception is a little messed up right now. If you can hear me, get off the live, restart your phone, and then request to join again. Were you able to hear that?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was thinking restart your phone and then request to join again. Sometimes it just needs a little refresh.
Okay.
Try that. Thanks, everybody that's in here. Thank you guys for joining. If you guys have questions, please put them in the chat. We're opening up the floor to you all as well. If you have any questions about anything, feel free, as long as it's not inappropriate. No. So do you guys take supplements like vitamins or like calcium, vitamin D, B12, and things like that? Uh-oh.
No.
Why is everybody messing up? Why is everybody's reception messing up now? Uh-oh, now I'm too, hold on.
It's
Now you can't
Mercury retrograde going on, all of our technology. My GPS the other day, I clicked on home and it sent me to my old home.
Wow.
It just got a glitch and I was like, this is an interesting way that it's carrying me home.
Oh my gosh, that's
it's going
crazy.
to my old address. Like some weird stuff has been going on.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah. It was creepy.
So did you guys hear what I don't know if the reception cut me off, but do you guys take like vitamins, B12, D, vitamin D, anything like that?
I take it in superfoods.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah, I take it in superfoods. I don't take it in like isolate forms, but I do have, a superfood shake that I add to my smoothies, and that has everything that I feel I need in case, because our food, the supply, is amazing. Like, but I think as great as we are trying to eat, like the soil that it's been grown in is unfortunately depleted. There's chemicals in the air, there's chemicals in the soil. So I do supplement with some like super high organic nutrition as well. And for me, it's been like a game changer, in helping me feel better. Yeah, sometimes I do the little B12 spray, but not,
Okay, and then, so what kind of brand is that, the superfoods? Is it like the green powder stuff?
I personally have done a lot of research, and I have found Purium to be the best in terms of superfoods, in terms of quality, in terms of integrity, soil health, all of it. It's like 7 times tested for glyphosate, and it's a really, really beautiful company. So I work with Purium. Yeah, and then there's others for like the zeolites and parasite cleanses and things like that too that are really good. So we're learning about this in the Institute of Regenerative Health, and Carrie's our mentor and has been, with Purium for a long time, and she's been doing a lot of research as well, and she's seen incredible benefits in her patients too. It's like that missing link to helping people to transition to the plant-based lifestyle and overcome the problems that they were struggling with that they couldn't do with just food alone.
And
it's all food.
I'll add to that because I have Purium as well, and they have.
Oh, you take it too?
Yeah, I have Purium as well, and I like the fact that they have certain packs. Like they have a Candida pack for those that are very inundated with Candida bacteria. They have a family pack, so it's called like Epigenus Family for kids as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or they have like an endurance line. They have where if you are gluten-free or grain-free, there's certain shakes for that as well. So
oh, okay.
or if you're
That's
not
great.
doing, like, you can do like a green spectrum or beets or something, just depending upon, like, me personally, I'm not doing the superfood dark berry or anything like that. I'm doing like the greens.
Yeah.
And that has like most of the vitamins and minerals in it?
It has everything in it.
Even B12 and D, vitamin D? Oh.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to check that out. Yep. I take a raw, it's a raw food-based multivitamin. So it's not all the fillers. It's like food-based and it's raw. And then I take a capsule that has vitamin D, magnesium, and calcium in it. And I can't swallow that one. I have to put it in a smoothie. And I don't take them every day. And I take an iron too. So I only take my supplements probably like 3 times a week. But I think I want to try superfood. Then I can just put it in a smoothie, Does it taste nasty?
No,
Is it that nasty
Oh,
taste?
it's yummy.
Really?
it's not.
Oh,
And even
okay. Do you?
for focus, Jennie has amazing stories too with her kids. I don't know if she could share, but she sees a difference on the days that they don't take it and they love it, and they're very picky with their food and they love it. She puts it in shakes for them, like a little
Okay,
chocolate banana shake, and they love it.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna try that. That sounds what's up. That sounds
Yeah.
great.
And
Jennie, can you hear us, dear?
oh no.
Yeah, I can hear.
I can hear
You can
you.
hear
You're
me?
just a little frozen. Do you take any supplements? Do you take the
Uh-oh.
Purium too? Sorry,
We're
y'all.
all
I'm
on the
hot.
Purium.
I might have to go outside so you can hear me. No reception in there.
What kind of supplements do you take, or your kids take the Purium and you take them too?
Yeah, we all take Purium superfoods. Yeah, and we love them. My kids love them. My son's on the spectrum, and he's nonverbal. And I
Oh,
first heard they were really good for kids on the spectrum, so that's how I kind of got into it. And then my son, like, he just had immediate, like, improvements just all over the place. Like, his mood was better. He was more balanced.
wow.
He started verbalizing, like, a lot more. And I was just like, wow, I couldn't believe it. And then I was thinking, like, maybe I'm just thinking this, right? But then his therapist said something about it. Like, my husband was like, he's so calm. What's going on, you know?
Wow.
And I'm like, well, I started giving him these superfoods. And it's stuff he would never eat because the chocolate powder is like mushrooms, kale,
Wow.
broccoli. Like, it's just really foods, you know? And they're dehydrated at a low temperature. And yeah, so I started giving him that, and he just started doing so good. And I was like, wow, okay. I was struggling because I had COVID, and at the end of my juice fast, at the very end, right after, I got COVID, and it was the second time I've had it, and it was just like really tough on me this
What?
time around. Like, it made my hair fall out, and like I was having shortness of breath. And this was juicing and everything, you know, like I was 100% raw, not dabbling in anything, but it still just hit me like really hard. I know everybody has different experiences with it. So then I started using the superfoods for myself because my son was doing so good, and then my hair started growing back and I started feeling a lot better. So now I just keep them in, like, I keep them in the rotation every day. I have a smoothie in the morning, and like some coconut water, and then usually I have like fruit in the afternoon, and then typically I have like some kind of salad or like summer rolls for dinner. I kind of keep it similar every day too. And then, like, lately I have been having some cooked food. So, like, today I had some, because I'm getting ready to cleanse. We kind of did, like, a little Mother's Day meal today, and I had some Ethiopian. That's my favorite. So, like, collard greens and lentils. And, but I'm going to tell y'all, like, honestly, though, it was good, but I'm feeling so bloated from it that I'm just like,
have a lot of sodium in it. It's good, but it's a lot of sodium and it's spicy. But yeah, now it's going to make you want something fresh now. So, okay, spell Purium for me.
Yes, I was just drinking
I think I might check this out.
Definitely. And this would also be like just putting it out there. So Purium is Purium.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Purium. And you order it? Did you guys get it online or?
So we need a code. So either one of us, you could reach out to us and get a code. And then even for you, you know, building your business, building your, you know, having a following, helping people, like this is an amazing opportunity as well, not just for like our own health, but also in sharing health and sharing wealth with other people as well. You can, if you would choose to, build a business around it, and it's just like the most beautiful thing in the world. Like we're a team and we all help each other. We all help each other, empower one another, and, you know, support others by like getting into their homes in a way, you know, and then providing them with this important piece of nutrition to help them like feel nourished on a cellular level. So I think it would be amazing.
Oh, wow. So are you guys all ambassadors of this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? Oh, okay. And but you two, Mandy and Aline, did you guys know that you were both ambassadors of that until just?
No.
So you guys are in the same class, and y'all both work for the same company now. That's hilarious.
We have a lot of different modalities to help people through all these different journeys. Like, I literally have a stem cell patch on my stomach right now.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know, Aline mentioned the zeolites. There's also redox molecules. So it's like an array, or even herbs. There's an array of ways to help. But also, like Aline said, that our mentor had expressed that she was doing the thing, like doing the work, and not until she brought in the superfoods into her client base that it made that extra that extra step, because of how depleted our foods really are. And the cool thing about it is they grow it in like the mountain area of Utah, and it's where no planes can drop any chemical pesticides or anything like that. Like, they have their own area that they grow in.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to check that out, and I might be ordering it. And wait, I have to get one of your codes first so I can get a discount. Because I'm on a budget.
Yeah.
Nah. Is there anything anybody wants to say to someone who wants to transition to a raw diet but doesn't know where to start? What's a tip that one of you, you don't all have to answer it, but just one of you raise your hand, and whoever wants to answer it. Like a good tip. And then you guys ask, I'm going to be bringing it to a close, but if anybody has any questions, please put it in the question box. Doms, you always have questions. Where's your question? Come on now. No. So who wants to answer the question of like tips transitioning to a raw, living, wonderful, free, cleansing lifestyle? Jennie.
I can answer.
Somebody's barking as soon as I unmuted.
I can just say that to give yourself grace and to make sure that you don't go from the SAD diet automatically to raw, because that can hinder the digestive system like more than not going raw. And so I think in doing like little challenges like Jennie's doing, or like I did with the 10-day healthy and fit challenge, that it like give yourself a realistic goal to achieve before trying to dive all the way into the deep end of the swimming pool.
That's some good sound advice. I want to give each of you a chance to talk about anything that you, like if you're doing any coaching and you want to tell anybody that's watching, like how they can reach you or what you offer or any services you provide or what you're doing, you know, just share. Here's your chance to share. Before you get into that, let's see. Dom's, come through, girl. Come through. Dom said, what is the most, Dom, I knew you was going to have something nice. Okay. What is the most impactful thing you can tell someone about the relationship between food and health? I like that. Let me say it again. What is the most impactful thing you can tell someone about the relationship between food and health? Anybody can answer that.
Food and health, the relationship is that food is a form of nourishment. It's a form of self-care and self-love. So we want to choose foods that really lift us and help us to shine our brightest light out into the world so that we feel our best and our cup runs over and we're able to help others. So that's what I learned on my long juice cleanse, is that what we feed ourselves with is how we love ourselves, essentially. So what do you want your
better
foods
preach,
to be
girl.
saying to your soul?
Get me shouting up in here. Ah! Sorry. Yes, that is perfect. I love that. Does anybody want to add to that? And if not, then we can go on to you guys each telling us about any services you may offer.
Yeah, definitely. Like the quality of, you know, the food that you eat will directly affect how you feel, you know, and also like nourish, like this, the food is a reflection of your self-love, and also the more living foods you eat, the more you will love yourself. So I used to have like a lot of self-esteem issues. I still struggle with it. I come from a background of eating disorders, anorexia, bulimia, eating like addictions. Like I hated myself. I wanted to die every day. And I just like, the more living foods I've been eating, the more I am breaking out of that and just really learning to love myself more and feel more comfortable in my body, like in a swimsuit, things like that. Like I would just cringe and I would hate it. So just the more we do it, the more we love ourselves too. So it's like bringing life into our body, right? We're eating live foods, living foods. We start to feel more alive, and we start to give off more life and more energy. And, you know, there will come a time that people will start gravitating towards you, you know, where I used to get criticize and tease for my choices. Now people are coming to me and asking questions, you know, and like curious about this lifestyle. So just do you, and trust yourself, trust your inner guidance, and also trust the ones that are doing it, you know. Like we have to be very mindful. There's so much misinformation out there. There's so much, you know, keto and paleo and this and that. There's so many like different things that people are talking about. Carnivore diet, like that is the furthest thing from what we need to be doing. We need to be going back to the plants, going back to like easy digestion. Think about your body as like a river flowing, you know. The easier foods to digest are the fruit. So you want to really put things in your body that will flow naturally and easily out of you, and that will improve the state of your health so much.
Well said. Thank you so much for sharing that. You know, I was stuck, my comments were stuck up on the top, so I missed a lot of things people said, because it was still some reason, it was like, I don't know. I just saw somebody wrote, there is no transition, you either do it or don't. I want to say something about that, because not everybody can just go straight overnight. I did, but I was also desperate for some healing, right? But some people cannot do that. If they want to be successful and stick with it, doing a cold turkey might not work for them, so they might need to transition, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I just want to address that. People could take their time. They could take 5 months if they need to do that. If that's what's going to help them stick to it, then you do a process of elimination. Start off with eliminating the meat. Start off with eliminating the dairy, whatever. Do what you need to do 100%. To succeed, be successful. Do not listen to anybody. You do you, boo. You do what works for you. Something else might work for someone, might not be working for you. So I just want to address that. No shade on you, Jonas Sunshine. I'm just saying that some people might need to transition, and that is A-okay. All right.
I agree. It could take years. Yeah. No, I was just gonna say it could take years. Like we have, you know, candida overgrowth. We have, you know, a certain biochemistry in our body that does take time to transition out of. A great book for that is Professor Arnold Ehret's Mucusless Diet Healing System that I really recommend. It's a good one too. And also Dr. Morse's Detox Miracle Source book for those that are interested. Get informed, get knowledge, get resources, and yeah, definitely just incorporating more living foods will naturally start replacing those out. But I agree with a transition. It's not so simple as just snapping our fingers and being this way. It's not so easy.
Even if it was easy for us, for instance, that doesn't mean the next person. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy for the next person. You know what I'm saying? You just have to do what works for you.
It was not.
That's all I got to say.
Easy for me at all. It was not.
Yeah, I know. And that like promotes the perfectionism mentality sometimes, you know, like it's all or nothing. And that gets us in a lot of trouble. It's like if you dropped your cell phone and got one crack in it, you wouldn't just smash it and throw it away after that. You know what I mean? So some people need to transition. Just because maybe they eat a sweet potato one day doesn't mean they should just throw it all to the wind. So I'm glad you addressed that, because I think sometimes we just let the pendulum swing too hard on things, and we get in this all or nothing cycle, you know, and it kind of sets us up for failure sometimes, because nobody's perfect. Even people that are online and they're raw vegan, like people that are in the raw vegan community
Yes.
even have a cooked meal on occasion. You know, there's a lot of people that do. That doesn't mean they can throw their other 99% of the time
And
away, you
and
know?
when
So,
people say,
yeah,
and I
transition
I
if you
saw
need to.
somebody's
Do what
video
you
the
need
other
to do.
day of a young lady that has been doing a raw lifestyle, and then she made a comment that she has started eating some cooked foods, and she said she was so embarrassed and she felt like a failure, and I had to comment on that because I was like, boo, you are not a failure. Okay, so you choose to live a raw lifestyle, that's fine. But if you ended up eating some vegan cooked foods, that's just a choice you made at that time, and that is okay because you didn't sign a contract. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. It's your body.
Yeah.
So I didn't say, I wasn't talking like that. I'm just saying, like, I was just telling her that you can do what you want to do, and if you made the decision on that day to eat cooked foods, it's okay. You can still go back to your raw lifestyle the next day. There is no grade. You're not going to be graded. There's no contract you sign. Everybody, when you eat a certain way, you're doing this because you want to do it for you, your health, or whatever, right? So there is no failure. If you eat a raw lifestyle overall and you decide you want to eat a doggone potato on this day, that is fine. That's a decision. I don't even call it cheating. It's just a decision you made that day. And if you don't want to keep eating the cooked foods, then don't. Just go back to your raw and all is well with the world, right? So there's no failure.
Yeah, absolutely. And people are doing this for their
Right.
health, right? But then is it healthy to shame yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Is it healthy to add extra
It's one of the
stress on
big
yourself?
top
Stress
killers.
kills too.
I just want to add one other
You know?
thing. On like the science side, as I was just saying, that when you go through like a detox period or transitioning from different like lifestyles of food, it's actually important to make those transitions so you don't hinder your gut and your digestive system. And that's something that we've learned in school too. Like, you're supposed to, you know, go up the detox pyramid and titrate down the same. So I can't, if I am on all fruit and I am like, okay, I'm going to go eat a cooked meal, like, my stomach's going to really hurt because my body's not used to digesting that. So there's like the chemical science side to it as well.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for sharing. Before I let you guys, I keep forgetting, I'm supposed to let you guys talk about whatever your service is or, you know, whatever you offer. I want everybody that's watching right now to go into the little box to see who is watching. Well, first, before you do that, follow my guests, you guys. Everybody that's watching, if you're not already following each person on this live, go follow them now and follow me too. And then, yeah. So now, let's start with Jennie. Tell everybody if there's like anything that you offer, services, coaching, or you just need a friend. just tell everybody what you got going on. And then Mandy next, and then Mandy, and then Aline. Okay, go.
Hey y'all. I have a YouTube, Jennie and Juice. I have Facebook. I just share as much as I can in my journey just to help inspire others and help you to incorporate more raw living foods into your life. And just know that you can heal. You know, I've been healing a lot of things with the living foods, and you can too. So if you need some inspiration, feel free to follow me. I am an affiliate with NAMA, so if you need a great juicer, a J2, check on my page and I can give you a discount code. And yeah, I hope that, you know, you are doing wonderful, and just remember that you can do anything and you're very, very powerful. There were a lot of people that told me that I shouldn't be juicing so long, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing that, but prove the naysayers wrong, you know. Have your fruits, have your juice,
I love this.
and just
I love
live your
it.
best
Does
life
anybody
because you
else that's
deserve
watching
it.
feel like
So.
skipping all this talk about fruits and juices and stuff? It just makes me want to, you know, it just makes me feel so refreshing. For the person that just requested to join, I apologize. I can't bring you on. I can only bring 3 people, and these are my guests for today. So I'm sorry, but if you do have a question, go ahead and put it in the comments. Mandy.
Yeah, so I actually do the health coaching and write herbal protocols for individuals. We all are graduating the Institute of Regenerative Health. and iridology, as well as like Aline said, we do all have an affiliation with Purium, but also stem cell patches or redox molecules along those whole lines of just all types of different modalities. So really, honestly, this is
Mandy.
Yeah.
What is? I'm sorry to cut you off. What is stem cell patches for?
Stem cell patches, they're essentially regenerating your stem cells as if like retrograding time, basically. So,
Interesting.
for example, my lower back has been bone on bone from my sacrum down my whole life. And since I started the stem cell patches, my lower back is regrowing itself.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
I just want to make it clear that like all three of us are in the same community. So whoever you resonate the most with, your energy, that's who I say go and talk to, because I don't want to steal something from somebody else or whatever have you.
Yeah.
So that being said, like, you know, I do run my own and help through regenerative health. My niche, I guess you could say, is through autoimmune and like diabetes and things of it. That's what I've been helping people the most with, as well as like the regeneration of like bones and like my cousin has a triple lung transplant, and so things like that.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. You guys check them out. Check out Jennie's bio. Check out, that's in your bios, right? Everything. Okay, you guys make sure you check out all three of my guests, their bios, and make sure you follow them. Before you go, Aline, Tessa enjoys life. I love that IG handle, by the way. I don't know if you're still here, but she told us to save the live. The live will be going on my page as well as Aline. It'll be on our pages, and then I'll be uploading it to my YouTube as well. So you can go back to it, reference it, and send it to your friends. My cousin is on here still. I don't know if she's still on here. Hey, Carly. She said iridology question mark with the eyes question mark exclamation mark.
I just responded to her. Iridology is the study within the eyes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's my cousin. Are you still on here, girl? Okay. Peace, Jerome Shaw. Peace to you. Okay, Aline, tell us about anything that you want to share, that you want to promote, or services.
Yes. Definitely. Well, I really think that it's super important to get connected to a community. So I started a community called Kings and Queens of Arrgh a year and a half ago. So that's on Facebook. It's a free support community. So welcome. Everybody's welcome to join. We're all very open, healing ourselves authentically, sharing, juicing. And I also have a juice cleanse protocol available to those that are interested. For me, a juice cleanse has been really, really beneficial, and extended juice cleanse, as I had already transitioned to plant-based living, and I can help support you through a juice cleanse. So yeah, 40 days plus is what it takes to get the old mucoid plaque out, the parasites, and really reset the gut microbiome. And you could do that in conjunction with taking superfoods and the stem cells, all of it. So I really love to support people through juice cleanses and through transitioning in a different fashion as well. So I do have a website. It's currently kingsandqueensofarrgh.com. It is switching over to queenaline.com, but for now it's kingsandqueensofarrgh.com. So I offer private coaching on there. You could check it out there under mentorship, all about authenticity. Yes, King Jerome. Yeah, because I really feel like healing the body is just as much, healing the emotions, going to the root of the trauma, going to, our fears, facing them, and also finding our purpose through our, physical transformation is the key to our spiritual awakening. So I do love to talk about the spiritual and emotional component of healing as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies. I have a quick question. Yeah. Do you all have regular 9-to-5 jobs? Or do you do this type of... Huh?
I do, and I'm a single mom.
Ooh. Jennie?
Wow.
I actually have been in the corporate arena for about 8 years, but when Amazon did the big layoffs in
Oh, no.
February, I
Sorry.
actually was part of the layoffs.
Yeah.
So now I'm
Amen
kind
to
of like
that.
finding my way and doing new
And
things.
you, Eileen, I've always just
So I'm
wondered,
excited
like, I
about it.
always wonder, like, a lot of the content creators, I'm like, do they have regular jobs or do they just do this full time? And if you do, then I'm very jealous. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Do you have a regular full-time job as well?
No, I don't. I don't. I'm a full-time single mom, so I take care of my daughter on my own, and then I have my affiliations, my private coaching, and I also help run our Belize resort. We have a place in Belize, so that's where I was working when I was there. But now, since I'm being in Montreal, I kind of don't really have much support, so I take care of my
Mhm.
daughter. But I am thinking about getting a little part-time job though, just to like do something, and get out of the
Yeah,
house more because
yeah.
I am at home a lot and I need to like go meet people.
You need to fellowship amongst
Yeah, yeah.
others. Hey, Monster. Thank you, Monster. Okay, you ladies, this has been great. Okay, I appreciate
Thank you
y'all
so
sharing
much.
your journeys and what you're helping the community with. And it was a great conversation, in my opinion. Hope you guys had fun too.
I did.
I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you again for coming on my show. Everybody that's watching and that will watch later, please follow all three of my guests right now. If you're watching right now, just go to that little box, click on follow, follow, follow. Follow them, check out their bios, and check out the services and the affiliations they're involved with. And if you're interested in coaching, hit them up. If you're interested in the superfoods, you're going to have to decide which one you want to go with because you can only use one code. No. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for everything. I really appreciate you, lovelies. You guys, I've been doing good lately. I haven't had any junk food because I usually do like an 80-20%, but I've been like kind of like 100% the last week or so. And you guys inspired me to want to just keep on with that, and because I feel like when I do eat junk food, although it tastes good, it doesn't make me feel good mentally. So I feel like it's just not worth it. And then you guys are making me just want to just be the best I can be. No, but yeah, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. You guys can go ahead. I'm just going to announce my next guest and then say bye to everybody. So thank you, ladies.
Thank you
Mwah.
so much.
Mwah. Thank you.
Love you all. Love you, queens.
You have a wonderful day, you guys.
You too.
You guys, oops, now you can't see my head. Oh, here I am. Hey guys, thank you again for joining. I'm sorry I can't accept your request because I'm ending my show now. This was Plant-Based with Nicole. I'm your host, Nicole Richey. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Make sure you share the live. If you were touched or blessed by the message and the conversation, share the live. Up next, next week is no show because it's Mother's Day. Everybody, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. No show next week. I will resume on May 21st. I will be interviewing Viva Vegana, and it will be at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST, so make sure you come back. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you follow those guests. I'm going to be posting their IG handles in a moment, so you just click on their name and follow them and check out their services. And make sure you follow me as well. God bless you all, and I will see you in 2 weeks. God bless y'all.